Hello everyone, it's Mr. Boomer here, and we're back with some more Residents of Evil 4. Now in the last episode, we had to use our free rocket launcher, unfortunately, on Verdugo there, because even though that boss fight is pretty cool, and one of my favorite bosses in the whole game, I respectfully do not want to waste too many resources trying to take him down, so I just did the reasonable thing and just used the rocket launcher there just to ensure that he goes down with ease. But anyway, there's a lot of stuff that I do want to talk about inside this video, mainly pertaining towards this chapter in particular, but before we continue, or talk about that I should say, let's actually just read this memo here. Luis Memo 2. The first Castilian buried the Lost Placas deep underground below the castle to hide their very existence, but when Salazar released the Lost Placas, no one thought that he could bring them back to life, because when Salazar found them, they were all just fossilized remains. Everyone knew that the parasitic organisms could not survive without a host, that they couldn't sustain life on their own, but when Salazar and his men excavated the remains, it almost appeared as if the Lost Placas were just waiting to be discovered so that they could resurrect. Several years later, unexplainable convulsions started occurring among the villagers who helped with the excavation of the Lost Placas. Then one day, all of a sudden, these villagers turned into violent savages. They later found out that it was caused by the Lost Placas. Although they appeared fossilized, they were able to survive the long years in lying in a dormant state at the cellular level, remaining in a spore-like form. Apparently, during the excavation, the villagers inhaled the spores, and within the bodies, the parasites became active again. This is how the Lost Placas were resurrected. Even as I'm writing this, the excavation of the Lost Placas continues. God only knows how many of these Placas have been resurrected, not to mention that the countless number of ganados that have been created. Their inhumane activity must be put to an end. If they are not stopped, people around the world could turn into victims of this crazy cult organization. So, yeah, that pretty much explains practically how the whole entire epidemic of this Lost Placas even started. They pretty much were sent down inside of these mines, like underneath the castle, and there were spores down there. The villagers inhaled them, and then they started going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, basically, and that's kind of the main reason why most of the villagers inside this freaking village are pretty much affected by the Lost Placas. And if we're not careful or do anything about it, it could end up becoming America or any other nation or country next inside the world, so we gotta stop that. Yeah. But anyway, here, enough about that. What I want to really talk about inside this video is kind of just a little bit of the gameplay for Resident Evil 9, because I know a lot of people are kind of a little bit, mixed about Resident Evil 9 as a whole. Like, the game looks interesting, don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean? Most people are kind of afraid that Resident Evil 9, due to its gameplay style, is going to play a bit similar to games like Outlast, where you're focused on just trying to run away from the enemy instead of actually fighting against them. And even though Resident Evil is a horror franchise, it is still a survival horror franchise, You do get to fight back against the enemies. The gunplay has always been an integral part of the entire franchise, so I understand why people are a little bit skeptical about Resident Evil 9, and if the game is probably going to be maybe the first miss for the series in a while, because, even though running away from that weird monster that's inside that game, which some people say is Lisa Trevor, I have no idea or not if that's actually true, but she does look a little bit similar to Lisa Trevor from Resident Evil 1 remake. But still, though, I can understand why some people think that it's a bit valid to be a little bit cautious or skeptical about what's happening in Resident Evil 9. But, I'm still a little bit high for the game. Maybe if I can, I'll probably see if I can get it so that way I can do a whole playthrough of it. Ooh, Magnum ammo. That's actually pretty good. You definitely want to save your Magnum ammo, because this is going to be integral for freaking boss fights later on down the road. But anyway, here, I guess to kind of continue, right, since we're kind of done talking about Resident Evil 9, I'll probably talk about more of it later on in the playthroughs, but I think this is chapter 4-2, and I think that in this chapter, this is actually the freaking chapter that has the double, El Gigante section that I was talking about, no? Where, yeah, they spawn in 2 El Gigantes, and we have to pretty much take care of both of them. I don't know if that's the last guy or not, like, jeez Louise, they're just spawning in a lot of enemies here. Circuit's broken, electricity is being supplied, there is no need to operate the power anymore. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm doing this out of sequence. I'm supposed to go down to the minecart first, then come up here. That's the reason why the enemies keep spawning. Freaking silly me. Forgive me, guys. Like, sometimes I do freaking forget what I'm doing sometimes as I have these playthroughs, but I still remember what to do in this game. It's a lever to move the trolley, pull a lever, pull this shit. But yes, I think that this is the chapter that has the double gigante section I was talking about, so I think it's like just beyond this room actually. Like once we get out of this little minecart room, we actually will be fighting against them. And all I can say is that that fight, for the most part, it's pretty doable, right? It ain't the worst fight or room in the world, but it could be very annoying because, one, I'm not a huge fan of fighting El Gigantes in this game, and two, just in general, you know, fighting against two of the same, like, enemies can always be a bothersome thing. Boom. But for the most part, that fight is a little bit easy. I say that, but watch me freaking jinx it. Now we could turn on the circuit beaker. But I think now this can actually spawn in a chainsaw person, so we gotta get ready for them. Freaking Dr. Salvador, if I remember correctly. Let's see, actually. Is it gonna spawn in Dr.? Yes, it is. Oh boy. Hello, Dr. Salvador. It's been a while since we've seen your ass inside this freaking game so far. I'm glad that the game still remembers you exist. Okay, but... Okay. I think I might use a incendiary grenade here, just in order to, like, put him down, honestly. Because I want to freaking kill him fast. Oh shit, enemies here. No, you don't. Actually, I could kind of group them up if I do this, huh? Come here, Dr. Salvador. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm kind of preparing for inside this chapter, just mainly that El Gigante section. Everything else inside this chapter, for the most part, is relatively easy. Chapter 4-3, I think, is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, though, because if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the chapter. Is it that chapter, or is it this chapter that actually does have the freaking novistador section, where we have to kill a whole bunch of them? I think it could be both, honestly. Oh wait, I think I gotta turn back on the power beaker because for some reason that freaking shut off. I don't know why in the world the freaking lever just went off the second we freaking did that, or... Actually, no. We already... God damn it. I think I'm remembering this whole entire section out of sequence, like... Just get ready for that, guys. Just get ready for that. Like, I don't know what's going on with me today, but I'm just remembering stuff out of sequence. Here we go. We got the minecart down, and now we can just grab the TNT out of it. But yeah, so far I think 4-2 is actually a pretty simplistic chapter, not too complicated or anything too horrendous that we have to deal with, so we'll be fine for now. Anyway, let me just freaking put this in here. This boulder is blocking the path, and what else can we freaking use to freaking move that boulder? Like, what else can we move that boulder? We can't use that freaking key that we have. What are we gonna do? Just like poke holes inside of it? Dig away like we're in prison or something? You know how sometimes they freaking like manage to make holes using spoons and shit? Alrighty. Yeah, we're actually doing pretty good stocking up on magnum ammo. You definitely want to keep this, because trust me, the boss fights in this game are gonna get a little bit insane later, and it's just honestly best to have a lot of magnum ammo for them. But anyway, yep, it is just as I thought. This is the double Gyrodor room. I mean, not Gyrodor. Double, El Gigante room. We already did the double Gyrodor room. So, there is a strategy that you can use to freaking take care of them pretty easily. It's pretty much the one that you probably see almost every single person and almost every single Resident Evil 4 playthrough do. And that's just using the trap that's here to kill one of them, so that way you can focus on the other one. I will be doing that strategy, honestly, because it's just way more simpler, man. It's way more simpler doing that than having to deal with these assholes throughout the whole entire fight. We'll put the shotgun there. Let me reorganize my inventory real quick, like, holy shit. My grenades are just up there, and my herb. I'm not too sure where to put the herb, so I'll just leave it right there for now, honestly. You can rest right there, herb. But anyway, let's get this fight started. Oh yeah, look at that. These guys got freaking chains and shit on them. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit, they're right on my ass. They are right on my ass. Okay, but pretty much what this whole entire fight entails, there's a booby trap here, right? You see that little, like, patch inside the center of the freaking level? You can actually open that shit. And when you open that shit, you actually drop one of them inside of it. Now, I'm gonna try and see if I can do it. Okay, we got one of them inside of it. Boom. Easy peasy. Move! Holy shit. Almost got punched there. Fucking shit. Now, I will warn you guys, do not stand near the freaking hatch while it's still open, because if you do, the El Gigante that did fall inside that hatch will try and grab your ass and pull you inside that lava, and if it does that shit, it will be an instant death. Like, it's kind of funny too, like he's just like, psych, you thought I was freaking dead? Hell no. Get your ass inside this freaking hatch. That's freaking funny. Alright, but now that the hatch is closed, we can walk around it. Of course, still, you can only use it on one El Gigante. You can't use it on both of them, because that would be cheating. That would be cheating inside of Capcom's eyes, so we just gotta freaking use it only on one of them. Alrighty. Let me focus here now on actually taking out this El Gigante, because it's gonna be a while if we could try to take this bastard down. Did he just try a charge? He did. Okay, we're gonna do one more lap around just to make sure that we get enough shots on him. Now, the only downside by using the trap, I will say, is that, of course, since he fell inside the lava, you know, right, you can't get the gold that's inside of there, so you do miss out on getting some free pesetas from killing that El Gigante, as opposed to if you, from killing that El Gigante, so yeah, that's the only downside about it, but it does make this fight a lot more bearable. Because, I mean, if you have the freaking time, patience, and resources, you can easily take out both of them. I'm pretty sure it is possible, but for the most part, I do not want to deal with both of them. It's already hard enough dealing with one El Gigante on professional. I just want to do with both immediately. But goodness sakes, buddy here is not giving me really that many opportunities to freaking shoot at him. Shit. I don't know why you're freaking doing that. Okay, he should get close. There we go. There we go. Do I want to use a magnum shot? Nah. We'll just freaking cut him. Dude, seriously, I cannot urge it enough to just getting those prompts correctly, because I remember messing up once. He freaking did not hesitate to pull me off his back and just football punt me. Not football punt, football spike me into the ground and just move the whole entire dirt. That shit was funny as hell when that happened, but god damn. It's fucking scary to think about. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Looks like they're taking a lot more bullets than I thought that they would be taking. I'm probably just going to use my handgun for now just to save my other resources, because again, I'm not sure if the novistador section is after this section. If it is after this section, I definitely am going to need my shotgun and my sniper rifle, just in order to deal with them quickly. Okay. Okay, bad time to reload. Oh, you're giving me an opportunity to shoot you. Thank you, buddy. And now I gotta run again. Oh god. But yeah, in comparison to the double Gyrodor room, I would say that this fight is a lot more tolerable, because they don't spawn in any enemies at all during this fight, so you can easily just focus on the two El Gigantes. And no way I'm out to... Oh wow, I actually am out of pistol ammo, damn, so I gotta freaking... Looks like I might have to use my freaking other weapons, shit. Don't freaking do that, move. Move there. Forgive me, I freaking started playing Resident Evil 5 recently, so I got used to that game's control scheme compared to this one, so... That's the reason why I'm still getting a little bit used to getting back into this control scheme. Lesson of the day, guys, if you're doing a playthrough on a game, do not play another game while you're doing a playthrough on this game. It will freaking throw you off. Okay, get on this ladder. I'll probably use my sniper rifle. It's probably gonna get him down quicker, huh? Hell no. Okay. But shit, yeah, he takes a lot of fucking bullets, this freaking bastard. At least here. Oh god. Charging again. This is the first time I actually seen him actually like charge a lot. Like at me. Most of the time he's just chasing me. But yep, this is just what I do. We just keep doing lap rounds until we have enough opportunity or space to shoot him. Because that's honestly the only way. Unless you like getting grabbed. Hell no. I don't like getting grabbed. Okay. Jeez Louise, he takes a lot of fucking sniper shots. I may have to actually use my shotgun against him in a bit. Okay, but what else is there to really talk about? But yeah, Resident Evil 9 does look pretty interesting. I will definitely be trying to check that game out if I can, if they like release a demo for it so I can try it out, see if I like it. And also just see what's going on with that monster that's in that game, because people say it is Lisa Trevor, and while I can see why they would think that, she does look strikingly similar to Lisa Trevor from Resident Evil 1, but I don't know. It's not really explained or not if Lisa did actually survive that whole mansion explosion inside of the first Resident Evil, so we won't know for sure if that actually is Lisa, or even if she is still alive. Okay, we'll just put... No, we'll just put this right here. God damn it, I just realized, why didn't I just sell that TMP ammo? I don't know why I did not sell that TMP ammo, but if I remember correctly, I think the game is going to give us some ammo back from this, right? You're going to give us some handgun ammo and stuff, incendiary grenade, and shotgun ammo. Alright, looks like I'm doing this without a handgun and possibly without a sniper. Is this actually going to have the Noviso section? Oh god. Oh god. Welp. Looks like this chapter does have the Novistador section, and I already explained to you guys, these bastards are freaking annoying as hell when they're in hordes, because honestly, they just literally crowd you and shit, and you just really can't react to them. So, what I do for this section, if I can do it, I just try and freaking go over to the cave as quickly as possible, because if you don't go into that cave, it's going to be absolutely horrendous fighting against them. Okay, okay. I could hear them fucking crowding up behind me. Will I be able to get them in time? Probably. Okay, where are you at? There's you. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh god, they're crowding up. They're crowding up. Get the fuck off of me. Get the fuck off of me! Fucking bastards. Oh shit, I'm dead. God damn it, I fucking died. What'd I tell you? Like, god damn, dude, I freaking hate this section with a passion. God damn. Fucking novistadors, man. Freaking crazy. Like, it's freaking absolutely horrendous dealing with these bastards. They freaking crouch you up very easily. But, let's just try it again. That's all we can... Hey, you're getting a bit too close there, buddy. You weren't that close last time. Shit! Okay, so right now, this is not going well at all. This is not going... This is not a part of my plan. Period. Shit, man. I think I actually might die a lot in this section, honestly, because I always keep struggling with it. It's not really easy dealing with these novistador bastards. Okay, they're not flying. Okay, I pushed the kick button, goddammit. I mashed that shit. What? I didn't even get a chance to react there. He just freaking jumped on me, freaking just drop kicked me in the face. Okay. Damn it. No, you don't, you bastard. No, you don't. Like, shit, man. They just crowd up on you instantly and shit. Ugh. Dealing with these novistadors is a pain. They are easily, like I said in parts ago, they are easily the most annoying enemies in this entire game. But thankfully, after this section at least, I think we won't have to deal with the novistadors ever again. Hopefully. Pretty please, with sugar on top. Ah, fuck. Alrighty. So, after several decapitations, after several getting drop kicks, after several getting crowded, I'm gonna try and see if I could do this again, because holy fudge, this is annoying. Let me actually, like, lock in here, because holy fudge. Damn, novistadors! I may have to actually like throw like a flash grenade or something just in order to like get out of this room. Because you need to come in here in order to actually unlock the puzzle. You can't just not come in here. The game won't allow that. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh shit, don't reload. What the hell? Did you see that? Did you see that? He was clipping through the freaking floor there. What the fuck? So not only are the novistadors annoying ass enemies, they have ghost powers apparently. Fucking hell. Weird as hell, that freaking little trick there, but anyway, we freaking cleared that little mess. Now we gotta freaking deal with more of these freaking bastards. Ooh, there's another switch we gotta hit inside this little room here in order to unlock that little light room, so I am not gonna be ready for that at all. Ah, fuck. Did this even give me handgun ammo? No, it did not. Alright, shotgun, let's go to work. Where you at? I hear you ass flapping. There you are. Freaking hell, man. I don't know what Capcom was on designing these enemies, but they were on something. Like, I don't know if someone at that office went through like a divorce or something. They freaking got some like chronic ass depression. They freaking just had the worst thing that happened to them in their lives. I don't know what happened in that office, but I hope that you get better, so that way you can just never make enemies like this again, man, because they're freaking annoying. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, buddy. Okay. Okay. Oh, we could actually do this. He's gonna be right behind me the second. They're gonna be right behind me the second I turn around and watch. But yeah, that freaking lights up that little mirror there, and then it opens up that pathway. God damn. What kind of technology do these freaking villagers have, man? Like, that shit is like a whole solar radiation beam. That shit could be used as like their own satellite laser or some shit, I swear to you. Oh shit, they're getting way too close. That missed. That did not miss. I'm redeemed. Okay. God damn. He was running really fast there. Okay, reload. Like, that's just literally what I do in this section, honestly. I just freaking camp here and just try and kill all of them here, so that way I don't have to deal with them when I go back out. Because if you don't, it's freaking hell trying to run past them. As you saw there in those previous attempts there, I freaking just got drop-kicked the fuck out of and died miserably because of it, so... Ugh. Okay. Okay. Oh, shit! Come here, buddy. Okay, you going on the floor? Alright. It's also good to catch them while they're flying. I don't know if I mentioned it in the last part, but it does more damage to them when they're in the air. You're coming. Oh god, you're coming. There we go. Okay. Okay. Hang on a second. I saw handgun bullets back there. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, never mind. I think they saw me. Didn't they? Yes, they freaking did. Oh, shit! How much ammo do I have in my shotgun? Plenty. Let's freaking do this shit. Let's go. You guys want to freaking come in here and freaking mess me up? Bring it on. Bring it the freak on. You're dead. I'm gonna take it that they're still coming, so we're gonna wait. Where you at? I don't think any of them are coming. Okay. I think we might be in the clear. Okay, never mind. They're all just stuck up and bunched over there. What the hell is going on with this game, man? Like, I swear to you, when it comes to novistadors, they have, like, some weird buggy issues with the tech and all that stuff. Like, no other enemy is the king of creating glitches and stuff than the novistadors. You guys just phase through walls, you appear out of nowhere. Sometimes the button prompt to kick your ass does not work for some reason. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what was going on with these enemies. They're just something else. They really are just unseen, apparently. Okay, but now we don't have to deal with those assholes anymore. We can freaking move on here, taking our death like a pro player and accepting that we made some mistakes. Now for this part though, I kind of do get a bit anxious because even though these pillars are easy to avoid, right, it's still very easy to die here because of mistakes, you know? Pull this lever here, that stops the one in the middle, and boom. That's pretty easy. Alright. And then I think after this section, this should be the end of the chapter. We just move on to like 4-3, and then we move on to 4-4, I think, if there is a 4-4. And then we'll be able to like clear off the castle section and then move on to the dreaded island section inside of the future. So I'm not going to be looking forward to that. But anyway, we get the royal insignia here. I'm not too sure if I actually missed any treasures while I was going throughout this whole entire castle section so far. I think I probably might have missed a couple. So if that's the case, then no worries, right? Let me actually see real quick. Did we miss any treasures back there? Huh. No. Okay, yeah, I thought so. This chapter doesn't really have many treasures down here. It's mainly just a straightforward linear chapter, but anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode, you guys. God damn, freaking frick the god thing of novistadors. They are absolutely annoying. They are horrendous to deal with. They stress me out. But I am glad that I think, if I remember correctly, they won't show up again. That was the last section, or last time we were going to see those enemies throughout the whole entire game, so at least that's one annoyance out of the way, right? Now we gotta deal with, like, 3 more annoying things in the future. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Peace out.